gentlemen, coming up next, right here, you will see a battle for the Ladies Wrestling Championship. Standing with me now, the current champion, Sherri Martel. Sherri, you're wrestling Candi Devine. I don't think there's any doubt that she is indeed the #1 contender. And Sherri, from incidents that have happened in the past, besides wanting to hold on to the ladies wrestling title, there's really no love lost between you and Candi Devine.
No, Mr. Resnick. First of all, let me say, how are you doing? And you're looking nice as ever.
Thank you.
Okay, as far as for Candi Devine goes, like I've said before, there is no love lost. I don't know why she's coming here making a fool out of herself before all of these people and you and everybody else sitting at ringside commentating, plus the camera crew. She's an idiot. She cannot talk. She's nothing but a bleach blonde. What more do you expect?
All right, now Sherri Martel, interestingly, it was right here at the Winnipeg Arena in front of another tremendous crowd that you won the ladies wrestling title from Candi Devine.
Right. And I intend to keep it.
Well, the title changed here once. Perhaps lightning may strike twice.
No, I don't think so. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, baby.
All right, now Sherri, let me ask you, it's been a number of months since you became the women's wrestling champion. Has that changed your lifestyle at all? There's a lot of money, a lot of fame that goes with being the world champion.
Yes, it's changed my life a whole lot. I've traveled a lot, seen you on several occasions, if I remember. And see, there's a lot of money involved, new car, and a lot of new places, but it's changed a lot.
Oh, now Sherri, has the very rigorous training and travel schedule that you've been on, has that affected your ability to stay in tip-top shape? A lot of wrestlers like you yourself traveling all over the world defending the title. It's got to be hard to stick to any rigid training schedule.
Well, because of the fact, since I got the champion, I have been traveling every day. I've been on the road for the last 3 months. I've been from one end of the world to the other. And it has been kind of hard, but that still does not stop me from being the women's champion, and I will give 150%, and Candi Devine will not take my title.
All right, now you and Candi Devine have faced each other on numerous occasions. Title changed hands right here in Winnipeg. In your opinion, does that give an advantage to you being the champion, or perhaps to her as the challenger being so familiar with one another's style?
I can only say one thing about Candi Devine. Her style will always be the same. She won't change. She doesn't try to improve her style or anything else. She's a clumsy, overgrown, bleached blonde. What can I say?
Has your style changed? Can we expect to see anything new tonight from you?
Well, we're just going to have to wait to find out for that.
All right, wrestling fans, it's coming up next, the battle for the Ladies Wrestling Championship. The champion, Sherri Martel, the challenger, Candi Devine. Coming up next, right here on TSN. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this bout, one fall, a 60-minute time limit for the Ladies Wrestling Championship of the world. Introducing, first of all, the champion out of New Orleans, Louisiana. She weighed in at 138 pounds. She is Sherri Martel. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, the challenger out of Nashville, Tennessee. She weighed in at 132 pounds. Candi Devine. One fall, 60 minutes. Your referee, Joe Fiorino.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one thing we've got to say for the female parts, or the female counterparts of our sport. We were bragging earlier about some of the great muscular bodies and the largeness, the size and everything of the male wrestlers. I can only say that between the former ladies champion and the present champion,
Scenery has greatly improved.
Yes, it has. I've got to say that, and I'd say they're both a credit to the female side of the world. For those ladies out there who have had a feeling or an attitude or a point of view or a philosophy for ERA, I think that, as the expression goes, you think you can do it, try it. And these girls, and I will say this, I'm kind of being a little bit lighthearted in the expressions I've just made, but I'm going to say this from a professional athlete's point of view and an experienced man, formerly the world's heavyweight champion 3 times. I know my sport, I know my business, and I'm going to pay these 2 ladies right here a tremendous compliment. They are great athletes. They are great athletic professional wrestlers.
Martel previous to this match, there was no love lost between these two women. A lot of the fans throughout Canada saw an interview that I conducted with Sherri Martel after she won the title right here in Winnipeg, in fact, from Candi Devine.
A number of months ago, yes.
Candi Devine, you and I talked about it earlier. Candi Devine came out to issue a challenge, and it literally broke into a cat fight. Nails, scratching, biting, everything else between the two right on television. No love lost between these two whatsoever.
No, not at all. Okay. Well, she seems to like you, Kenneth.
Seems to. I guess it's the attractive she is. I'd have to take that as a compliment.
Why not?
Although I don't think I'd ever want to get her mad at me.
No, no. Believe me, they do know how to take care of themselves.
Candi Devine ducking right under, and it seems to have gotten the go to the champion Sherri Martel early on.
Well, I was saying it earlier, and as you know, not only is there a wrestling match going on, but there's a personality match in there going on. And if you can embarrass somebody, do anything you can to make them look foolish, beat them up, stomp them, kick them, whatever, that's exactly what's going to take place.
Well, it happened right there. Candi Devine went right to work on the head of Sherri Martel, and Sherri Martel bailed out very, very quickly.
They are healthy ladies. That's a mild understatement.
Very attractive, but very deadly.
That's for sure.
Referee Joe Fiorino, I don't envy him in this one at all. He's going to have his hands full. Well, Sherri Martel went for the hair. Oh, he missed. Candi Devine, very quick, goes for cover. Nice bridge, got a count of two, but that was all. Candi Devine going right to work.
Beautiful arm bar, twisting it around, now all the way into a standing wrist lock. There was a demonstration there of three wrestling moves done very smoothly, as I've seen.
Shut up, anybody ask for nothing!
On Candi Devine. Sherri Martel caught rapping with the crowd. Candi Devine saw the opening and went right to work.
One of the things you've got to do is not let the roar of the crowd, either way, affect what you're doing. Reversal by Sherri Martel.
We've attended many a career of many ball players. They develop what they call rabbit ears, and they can really finish you as a pro athlete. And it seems tonight, for whatever reason, Sherri Martel,
she's got that arm up there, and she's got a handful of hair at the same time. Smartly being moved around and maneuvered. She knows how to use her balance and to hide whatever it is she's doing. Well,
Sherri Martel now goes right to work on a headlock.
pulling her in. It's actually
bear hug.
right. She's pulling in hard into the lungs. It's the small ribs again.
Now, this to me, in this position, Nick, almost looked like it might be more painful than the normal bear hug when the two men or wrestlers are face to face.
The advantage that the reverse bear hug has is it's the small ribs that you can pull in. And now Sherri Martel has reversed it on her.
You could see the pained expression of Sherri Martel, almost grabbing her head in the excruciating pain. Candi Devine turns it around, grabs a handful of hair, now goes into a scissors, body scissors.
Martel definitely is a lot more vocal in expressing what she feels and what's going on.
That's certainly the understatement. But as you mentioned, now we've seen a lot of it. Don't make no mistake about it, you fans watching this on TSN. Both of these women are very accomplished wrestling tacticians.
Yes, they are. They've demonstrated it already in a few of the moves. Need we say more? They're doing it for us right here. Beautiful, beautiful.
Talk about a very painful merry-go-round ride. Now she's got her in a cover, a count of two.
Just kicks out. Just kicks out.
Martel looks dazed and dizzy.
Well, that thing, I mean, it's a combination of spinning around plus banging her head every time that she made the rotation. So it disorients you, it gets you off balance, and steal that equilibrium, and that's what you're looking for.
Now she uses the ropes to break the hold. Candi Devine, the challenger in this one, the #1 contender for Sherri Martel's crown, has certainly been the aggressor and had the upper hand early on.
Right into the bread basket. Don't think Miss Martel really cares what the referee had to say. Big forearm right across the chest.
She pulled
pulled
that one out of right field.
Got herself 2 hands full of hair. Now she's got a chin lock. She's got it up in there. The camera's got a great angle from underneath. You can see how easily that chin lock can be turned into a choke without any question. The referee actually has to put his hand underneath there, and he has to feel. Hanging on, and as in athletics, where the head goes, the body goes. Sherri Martel hanging on to that head, bringing Candi Devine down to the mat if she can get her there.
Come on, it's legal.
He's reaching up in there.
Now this, in a way, besides the punishment Candi Devine is having to endure, it's giving Sherri Martel a chance to catch her breath and regroup from the early blows she took in this one.
Not entirely, because she's got to hold on to the gal pretty good.
Now Sherri Martel, instead of staying after Candi Devine, just raked the fingernails right across the back, Nick, and they both have long fingernails.
Well, let's put it this way. One might say, well, what a feminine, sissy way to do things. But if anybody recalls, Mad Dog Vachon has definitely taken and enjoyed doing the same thing at times.
That's one hold. It's not crippling, but if you don't think it hurts, have someone try it on you at home. Sherri Martel.
Good uppercut. Martel, of course, I think maybe fibbing to the referee a little bit. Having been there, I know.
I'll agree with that one.
Now it's just an out choke, and the referee immediately goes into the count.
Now, by the way, I would like to remind everyone, we have an opportunity that next week, right here on TSN, again, you will see what, without a doubt, is one of the great wrestling matches of the decade. It's coming up next week. You will see the gentleman sitting right next to me, Nick Bockwinkel, who 3 different times for 8.5 years was the AWA champion of the world, stepping into the ring against the NWA champion Ric Flair. And I'll tell you, these fans here in Winnipeg, Nick, have been buzzing about this one for weeks, ever since it was announced it will be part of the Night of Champions here in Winnipeg.
Well, there's no question in my mind it would be the greatest thing in the world that could happen to me, to become the heavyweight champion of both the AWA and the NWA.
Up, Sherri Martel, back body drop by Candi Devine.
I thought she was going to come down straight on her head. Into the bread basket. Oh, man. Candi Devine all of a sudden has picked up the pace.
Candi Devine, you take a look.
Lion
Very
Bear.
beautiful and operating in high gear. And I think holding on to a little hair.
Oh,
Now, very
Sherri.
unscientific chokehold. This is what we're talking about. These two women plain don't like each other. And you are starting to see some of the effects of that dislike right now.
Man, they just picked it up there for a few seconds. Oh, right across the back. Both forearms. Candi Devine going across the back of the champion, Martel.
Ooh. Now that's the armbar Candi Devine went to early on in the match, perhaps feeling some weakness going right back to it.
Very, very possibly could be so. Because it's very difficult when you're in there and you're trying to make a decision, a judgment call for yourself. Especially if you pick up the tempo and you've almost had a pin and you get out of it. Do you want to keep pressing at that high tempo to get a pin, or do you want to go to a hold? Especially if you haven't had the hold up to that point. But it's a decision that a lot of times people say, well, why did he go back to this hold? Or why did he go that way? Nice mouthful of shit.
Now there, Nick, Candi Devine seems to be favoring that knee. She has an elasticized wrap on it already. Obviously limping.
Well, that shoulder must have been really bothering her, because she definitely wanted to take a shortcut to buy. The people who are at home, if you were sitting as close as we are, and you saw, you could feel just how hard these gals hit the ropes, hitting the turnbuckle. Just now, Candi Devine, she's down there. She's holding her hip, which she hit as she went over that rope and hit the edge of the apron. And nothing comfortable about it. I mean, the dear Lord, the tush was not made to take that kind of a beating.
And Nick, we've talked about this. For some reason, the ring here in Winnipeg is about 1.5 feet to 2 feet higher than most other.
Yes, it is. It's very, very difficult. She brings her in. Oh, man.
Slingshots are right into the ring. Sherri Martel showing absolutely no mercy. Now, wait a minute.
Oh,
She throws Candi Devine right out on top of a table.
friend Sherri Martel seems to have liked what she's done there. Oh.
Now, Sherri Martel coming right after her with a chair.
That's her back.
Right across her back, and you can still see it on the table, a solid metal chair.
Not quite sure what kind of decision the referee's going to make. It's a judgment call. A lot of times, referees, if they feel that the person on the floor has got any way to go or keep going, he really doesn't want to disqualify someone who normally would be disqualified.
Especially considering it's the champion and the title cannot change hands. Look at Candi Devine come back. As you said, I think a very good judgment call by referee Joe Fiorino allowing this one to go on. And Candi Devine has got her dander up. Sherri Martel may have made a bad mistake hitting Candi Devine with that chair.
They have. There's no question about it. Backdrop.
10 minutes into this one.
Yes.
And it's been a torrid pace.
Truly. I can only say from time that I've been occasionally a guest referee. Something was missed.
Oh, and Candi Devine gets it. Hooks the leg. 2, 3.
She got it. The championship back. She's the champion again. The lady did it.
Listen to this crowd. Sherri Martel can't believe it.
Sherri Martel is not too happy, I'm sure.
The winner and new ladies champion, Candi Devine.
All right, let's go back and take a look. Let's see what took place here. Okay, Sherri Martel throws Candi Devine off. Undoubtedly, Martel going for something, but didn't get it. Missed. Watch this. Oh, that elbow went right up under her chin, and she holds on to her, and you've got, for the second time, Miss Devine, again, the heavyweight champion, the ladies champion of the world.